Dark and Darker has giant updates and they're really strange. Well, a few days ago, I did this video on Dark and Darker because they were removed from Steam, and it seems the legal issues that they're in goes deeper. Something has happened in and around the community where things are just have gone completely off the rails, and we got to talk about it today. I'm going to show you quite a few things on this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right into this. So first off, there is a giant thread on Reddit, a giant update. I'm going to post the update this because that's what it deserves. And this is kind of insane. What has happened here is a GoFundMe was set up by one of the team members that was on Discord. They set up a GoFundMe. Then the GoFundMe has been taken down. Now, the reason why it was set up, there was miscommunication from the sounds of it. It was set up and taken down within the first hour. It had reached $40,000 for a GoFundMe, which is pretty insane. There's a lot of traction with this story in particular. There's a lot of what seems to be an unfair situation. So, this is from the team members' accounts on the Dark and Darker Discord, announced by Lucy. Everyone, I'd be honest with you guys, Terrence and SDF aren't aware that I'm making this post. I am going to regardless. At least I can do is give you guys the truth of what's going on. I've watched them bust their ass every day for the past year to create this game for all of us. When we first opened, we literally had nothing. Through the cold winter, the dev team was working overnight shifts in the office in sleeping bags with no heat, simply because this project is not our job, it's our passion. Having the opportunity to touch our lives of millions of gamers with the game makes them happy and might help them through the stressful day is our dream. You guys are the motivation and always will be. Very similar to what I deal with here on this channel. Everyone that watches this channel, I have to say, you guys push me forward. If it wasn't for everyone watching, I wouldn't go forward. Don't forget to share this video. We aren't a big-ass studio, and we don't have an infinite supply of money like Nexon. The reality of the situation of their end goal is to bleed us dry in court fees internally. We know this, they know this, their lawyers know this, our lawyers know this, yada, yada, yada. Everyone knows that these situations are, sometimes it's just the courts will bleed it out. And once they bleed it out, there's nothing left and the game doesn't continue. They have no real case that will hold up in court, but they pray we fold. Our concern is not the false claims that they have weaseled up and fed to every media outlet. Our game was made from scratch, but we are concerned about being able to support ourselves through the legal battle that they want us to drag through. Now, I spoke about this in my previous video, where like the Tetris versus the asteroid situation. The asteroids situation with Atari was they lost their case because another game was made that was ideal, almost similar. They found very close similarities, but then they found that no copyright situation was involved. Where the Tetris case was a copy and paste, and all they did was change the shading. So that they won their case in that sense. So there is doctrine and stuff in the past for court cases that show these types of things are legitimate. That I really do think that Nexon may not even have a leg to stand on because they also abandon the game. And a lot of times when it comes to trademark and copyright, trademark in particular, it's either you use it or you lose it. But with copyright, it's a little bit more nuanced. You have to prove that you were first out there with it, but because the game was never actually made, it comes down to contracts that they had with it. It'll be an interesting place to find out, and once again, the courts will probably have to decide here. So a GoFundMe like this, I wouldn't be surprised, is more legitimate. So I'm coming to you guys to ask for help and support to get us through this BS. Terrence and SDF are stressed the F out because I don't know if we'll be able to sustain the long-term legal battle even with the truth on our side. If we have the funding to defend ourselves in court, we will make it through and we will create the games that gamers around the world have wanted for such a long time and haven't had in recent years. In Nexon's most recent copy-paste MMORPG, they literally named the tutorial boss Leader of the Sun, Terrence, to try and mock us and the situation we're dealing with. They can mock us, but they aren't going to take Dark and Darker away from you guys. I've set up a GoFundMe that you guys can donate to here to support our legal battle. Any donation given will be used as a fund to fund our legal battle against Nexon and fund our development team to continue working on our game. They have a link here, but the link does not work, and this link just goes to an empty page right now. That's, if you scroll down to the bottom of this, announcement coming, mod update 3, we can confirm this is real and we are in contact with the Iron Mace team. It was just a huge misunderstanding from the Discord mods and the Iron Mace staff. The GoFundMe link currently down, but will be reposted later, and it's safe to donate when it happens. Now, through this, they said, don't donate, we don't know what's going on. There was panic. Everyone went crazy. Within an hour, it gained $40,000, and it was just like unbelievable pressure and mounts and everything like that. It got so crazy, PC Gamer actually picked up the story. Dark and Darker dev starts, then pauses GoFundMe for legal battle against Nexon. The reality of the situation is their end goal is to bleed us dry in court fees. The GoFundMe was published prematurely, but it managed to raise over 46K in under an hour, and they have a link, they have a screenshot of it at 32,000, which is just insane. And then they have a link here. We'll open this. To be honest, this is what I just read. This is direct from their Discord. So there was much there that was going on in particular. They were worried that their account was compromised. So they tried to deal with it as fast as they could. There was announcement 3. As of the moment, we still not able to confirm the post. An announcement was made by Lucy. And the end results of her account not getting hacked. And then 4, confirm that the GoFundMe link is legitimate. The GoFundMe link was something we were working on just in case, and I can also confirm it's legitimate. The GoFundMe page has been taken down or removed from mod. Lucy's post got removed again. Announcement coming soon that the typical rules do not apply in this Discord. Any user who breaks them will result in consequences. Part of this post, it's created an influx of people to the Discord. I would say don't join their Discord right now, because there's going to be, it's going to be very chaotic in there. If you join it, you're going to get pushed aside. You may even get banned right now. I wouldn't do it. Let this settle down. Let this do its natural flow, and eventually we will figure out what's going on, is pretty much what it comes down to. And the last update here is that the GoFundMe link is currently down, but will be reposted later. It will be safe to donate when it happens. Now, when it comes to copyright trademark issues, I've talked about these things in the past with Wizards of the Coast and the TSR stuff, and it's sometimes hard to figure out where they're going and what they're going to do in the long run. That one in particular is still running through the courts. I believe it's October 2023 before that actually sees a court date where they're going to be summoned to court. Now, this one in particular, the Dark and Darker one, this is a video game being made. There is a lot of time and effort that went into this video game. There is a lot of man hours that went into this video game. So there is a true effort here to create something new. And that is where everything lies. Will this game still see a light of day? I don't know. Will this court case decide the fate of it? 100%. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been your proud Canadian Phoenix, Cinder Shadow. Don't forget to have a great day.